friends. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Josh, and we are coming to you, if you can believe it, this is the 4th annual Do You Watch What I Watch Christmas movie draft spectacular.
Go. If you haven't been with us before, or if you need a refresher course, here's how it's going to go. Josh and I will each go week by week at the list of new Christmas movies this season and take turns drawing 2 movies out of our holiday stockings or Santa hats, and let the festive fates decide which movies we will be watching, recapping, and reviewing on our channel this season.
So we are going to be drafting 2 movies a week, 1 for each of us to lead, and we are each allowed 1 veto during the entirety of the draft. So if we pick something, we don't like it, we can veto it. We're also adding a feature this year called our bonus pick. So if there's a movie we really want to cover on a certain week that doesn't get randomly chosen, we can use our big Christmas bonus. But once we've moved on to the next week's lineup, we can't go back and activate the bonus for weeks prior. So there's some strategy here
just to keep things
at play when it comes to the
we've tried
draft.
the bingo wheel. We did a spinning wheel last year. This year we're doing our festive things here, and we will just go back old school. We put names in hats by each week, and we're just going to see what happens. So let's go. Let's get started.
I love it. I love it. So first week 1, you know, we've talked about this on the podcast before, Jennifer. We're just not getting as many new movies as we did in years prior. So some weeks there's really not much drafting to do. So week 1, we will be watching, recapping, and reviewing A Royal Montana Christmas. This one stars Fiona Gubelman and Warren Christie. The synopsis is really long, so I'm going to try to just break it down as we go here. Overwhelmed by her royal duties during the Christmas season, Princess Victoria of Zlarnia, vaguely European nation, is ready for a change of pace. Looking to decompress in the days leading up to Christmas, she decides to take a vacation to Peaceful Pines Ranch in Montana, where she celebrated Christmas as a child with her late father. So a deader the better subplot in this one on Hallmark Channel. That's going to be airing on Saturday, October 18th, and we will be watching.
Right. And we've talked about it before. You know, royal
Jennifer.
movies admittedly are not our preferred or first choice of a subgenre of the Christmas movie genre. But personally, I am always higher on the first movie of the season because it's brand new. They usually do this, Hallmark does this great intro leading it up to everything, kicking off Countdown to Christmas. I'll probably be in my feels. So grading on a curve, I'm excited about it. I love these actors, these leads. So it's an optimistic intro into the year, personally. Yeah. And I guess we should mention too, we're also going to cover Haul Out the
We're going into it feeling
Halloween.
Good.
Is that what it's called? Haul Out the Halloween. So that'll also be that
Haul
week.
Out the Halloween.
Yes.
That's the 3rd in that franchise. Yeah.
All right. Moving on to week 2. Again, we only have 2 movies. So what we did is we pulled movies from Netflix, Hallmark, UPtv, anywhere I could find them. There's one that I'll talk to you about it when I get it. I'm not sure where it's airing, but it looks good. So TBD. Anyways, so week 2 kicks off Sunday, October 19th. We've got a Christmas Angel match with Megan Ory and Benjamin Ayers. Monica and Michael are Christmas angels tasked with bringing destined soulmates together during the most magical season of all. Typically, angels work alone, but when the Christmas Connection department faces the threat of downsizing, Monica and Michael are unexpectedly paired to ensure Daisy and Patrick fall in love before Christmas, and it's on Hallmark. Again, love the leads. I think this could be really fun. It kind of sounds like Ghost of Christmas Always, as far as like making the ghost thing more of a corporate structure, and I'm excited about that. I hope it's whimsical and zany and not like a overly religious heavy take. What about you?
I think it will be. I think Benjamin Ayers is probably going to keep that thing as light as it can be, and I saw the poster for it, and that certainly looks like it's really fun. So the next one we're getting this week is Merry Christmas, Tag Cooper. This is with Robert Buckley and Kimberly Sustad. We are not worthy.
I know.
You know she's one of my favorites,
I hope to meet her
right,
this
Jennifer?
current week, but we'll see. Yeah.
For good reason. Yeah. Ooh, stay tuned on that. So, weatherman Ted Cooper loves Christmas, but the past 3 have been terrible. This year, Ted has made up his mind that things will be different. This will be the Christmas things turnaround for him. But Ted's relentless optimism is about to be put to the test as he is faced with a litany of injuries and obstacles when he travels back to his hometown of Lackawanna, New York for the holidays. So, stay tuned. That is going to be a good one, I think.
Yes, that'll be fun. All right, Josh, take us to week 3.
Week 3, again, one of these, it's weird to me. Week 3 of Countdown to Christmas, and we have just one new one to watch, recap, and discuss.
I know.
This
Well,
is
I guess we should also mention and we should put this at the top, but, it's only our 4th year. What do you expect? They're airing Finding Mr. Christmas on Mondays, but in that Friday night slot, Hallmark's putting Mistletoe Murders from the get-go. So that's why we're not getting new Friday night movies anymore. And they're not doing any new movies on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, and that was the previous Thursday night slot. So, but I do think we are going to do at least little videos on Finding Mr. Christmas, right? Little
I think
mini
so. Little mini
recaps. Yeah.
episodes, who do we think is in the running, who is falling by the wayside, kind of our ongoing impressions on Finding Mr. Christmas. So stay tuned for that. But
Yes.
week 3 on Saturday, November 1st, we're getting Christmas on Duty. Janelle Parrish is in this one. She's one of my favorites. And Parker Young. Blair and Josh have been bitter rivals ever since they trained together at the basic school in Quantico, where they were both at the top of their class competing to be number 1. After graduation, Blair got Josh's dream job, and they haven't spoken since. 3 years later, their paths cross unexpectedly at the base holiday party, where the two get into an argument and cause a scene. And as punishment, they are assigned to Christmas duty, where they have to work through the Yuletide together for 24 hours straight. So I'm looking forward to that one. Janelle Parrish last year was in probably one of my all-time favorite Hallmark movies, Sugar Plummed, and I think she does a great job with whatever role I've seen her in, so I'm looking forward to this one. What about you?
Agreed. I think it'll be fun. And the pictures they've put out promoting it so far have been pretty zany and funny too. So I think this could be a really good one. Agreed. All right, I'm going to take you through week 4. We're not going to read the synopsis of all of them because this starts our drafting. So
Here we go.
we're picking up steam. We've hit November, and we're finally I guess maybe some
Multiple
people think
options.
October is too soon to do Christmas movies. We don't agree, but here we are. So there's 3 options for this week. So there's airing Sunday, November 2nd is The Great Christmas Snow In, and that's starring Amanda Fuller, Joey Lawrence, and Ricardo Chavez on UpTV. Sunday, November 2nd on Hallmark, A Newport Christmas, Jenna Claire Mason and Wes Brown. And Saturday, November 8th, Christmas Above the Clouds, starring Aaron Krakow and Tyler Hines. Now, is that me or you? That's me. So I
That's
have
you.
the Stocking of Fun, and I've put the 3 titles in, and I'm going to randomly choose 2. So, Josh, do you want the first pick or the second pick?
Oh, geez. I'll take the second pick.
Okay. First pick is what I will cover this week, and it's going to be The Great Christmas Snow In on UpTV. You know, Joey Lawrence was in a Christmas movie years ago, and Hitched for the Holidays, and I really liked it. So we'll see.
Stay
We'll
tuned.
see what's going on. Stay tuned. All right, Josh. I know which one you're hoping for.
Fingers
Most of
crossed.
all, A Newport Christmas, everybody.
Yes. So excited about that one. And you know what, Jennifer? I'm just going to go ahead and use my Christmas bonus this week, too.
What?
I'm going to go
It's
for
only
it.
week 4.
Yeah, it's week 4,
You're
but I'm
using
going to
your
go
Christmas
for it.
bonus on Christmas Above the
Yeah.
Clouds?
On Christmas Above the
Okay,
Clouds.
so we're doing 3 that week. I'll give you the brief synopsis of all 3 then. The Great Christmas Snow In. Here's the synopsis. After his engagement is called off, Justin retreats to a secluded cabin meant for his honeymoon, only to be snowed in with Jane, his ex-fiance's cousin. As tension builds, a spark forms between them. But when Justin's ex shows up with her new boyfriend, things get even more complicated. In the close quarters of the cabin, secrets unravel, leading to unexpected discoveries about love and second chances. Ooh, juicy.
That does sound juicy. Yes.
Can you tell I didn't read all of the synopsis? This is coming at you live
Absolutely.
here, live
And that's
reactions.
quite all right.
Love that.
Yes, exactly.
All right, next up, A Newport Christmas is Jenna Claire Mason, a charitable and spirited socialite from 1905. She's transplanted to 2025 after heading out on her schooner one night. Is that how you say that? Schooner?
Yes, you got it.
Not a scooter, a schooner. That's a boat, an old boat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the modern day, she encounters Nick West Brown, a sailor and local Newport historian who must help Ella return to the past in time for the Christmas Eve ball before her existence is erased, changing the course of the town's history. There you go. We'll see. Sounds good. And then Josh chose to early on in the draft use his Christmas bonus ticket. No more Christmas bonuses for you the rest of the time on Christmas Above the Clouds. Much anticipated getting Erin Krakow and Tyler Hines back together again. Also, we did get to meet Tyler Hines in Dahlonega, Georgia this summer. We got to interview him. If you haven't caught that YouTube video, it was our little fireside chat with him. He could not have been kinder and more gracious of his time and welcoming, and asked us if we had fun while we got to hang out with him. Yes, we had fun.
Yes. No
Yes,
doubt we had fun.
yes. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just like I think who he is. It's just so great. Anyways, check that out. Okay, when a workaholic CEO tries to skip Christmas by flying to Australia, she's in for the flight of her life. And by her past, present, and future, she's forced to confront the choices that led to her success, yet left her flying solo. With the help of three quirky spirits and a surprise reunion with her ex, Hines, she might just rediscover the magic of Christmas and the love she thought she'd lost. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm very curious who these quirky spirits are going to be. Are we going to get Hallmark cameos? Yes, right? Shirley?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I think that Hallmark is really investing a lot and putting a lot of promotional energy into this one. With this pairing, it just looks
Mm-hmm.
really good. And I wanted to make sure we covered it because I just think it's going to have a lot of people talking.
Yeah. No, that's great. Great use of the Christmas bonus. All right,
All
Josh, take us to
right.
week 5.
We're going to week 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 movies this week. A Royal Christmas Manor starring Brianna Cohen, Kirk Barker, and Jennifer McKinley on UPtv. A Keller Christmas Vacation with Jonathan Bennett, Brandon Routh, and Eden Scher on Hallmark. We also have A Merry Little Xmas with Oliver Hudson, Jamila Jamil, Pearson Fode, and Melissa Joan Hart, and Three Wisest Men with Paul Campbell, Tyler Hines, Andrew Walker. That's the third in that one. And so I've got all 4 of those in my little Santa hat. I'll draw one. Jennifer, do you want this pick or is it my pick?
You can go first. That's fine.
Okay, so I will be recapping, reviewing, and leading the charge on A Keller Christmas Vacation. You
I'm so
wanted
glad
us
that
to
got
cover
picked.
that. Yes.
I wanted
All
us to
right.
cover that. This looks like a slam dunk. Yeah. Looks
Looks
super
like a
fun.
lot of fun. Yeah. Okay. And then
Mhm.
this is going to be yours. Here we go. Three Wisest Men. There you go.
Come on.
Third in the
Come on. 2
series. Yeah.
showstoppers.
2
Yep.
showstoppers. So
Okay.
that should be
2
a
Hallmarks
great
too. Sorry,
week.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we do the synopsis for each one?
Sure, yeah. So here's the synopsis for A Keller Christmas Vacation. Christmas this year is going to be a little different for the Keller family as parents Anne and Ben buy their 3 adult kids, oldest son Cal, middle son Dylan, and daughter Emery, a river cruise down the Danube River from Germany through Salzburg to Vienna, touring beautiful European Christmas markets and towns along the way. The one problem, the very different siblings who are each going through their own personal life challenges have naturally gone in separate directions over the years, and the idea of spending 10 days cooped up on a river cruise together makes each Keller child cringe for their own reasons. So lots of family drama, traveling, lots of sightseeing. I think it's going to be really, really special.
I'm
And
really excited
then,
about this too because we get Jonathan Bennett, who always commands the screen. Brandon
yeah.
Routh, I don't think we've seen him on Hallmark except for the 9 Lives of Christmas movies. So I'm glad to see
Mm-hmm.
him not with cats. And then Eden Shear, she was like the nerdy daughter on The Middle. Sue Heck is who she
Yeah.
was. Did you ever watch that show? Yeah, that's
Yes.
her. And so I think she's going to bring some fresh life. Like we know her from that show, but we've never seen her on Hallmark. So I'm excited to see what she does on these movies
And you
too.
know what? In looking at the promotional poster for that movie, those 3 look like siblings. They look like they could honestly be siblings. So it's really good casting there. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And then we've
Yeah.
got Three Wisest Men, again, the third in the Three Wise Men trilogy, I guess you could now call it, on Hallmark. The Brenner family is back in this one, and their lives are more chaotic than ever as Luke, Andrew Walker is expecting twins. Tyler Hines, is debating a monumental job opportunity out of state, and Stephen, Paul Campbell, attempts to plan for his upcoming nuptials. Everyone's stress heightens when they learn their mom has put their childhood home up for sale, marking their final Christmas in the Brenner house. So I have a feeling that one might have my cry count going a little bit. We'll see.
I honestly hadn't even read the synopsis of that one yet. Like, I just knew it'd be good based on the first two and who's involved. I had not even looked at what's going on in this one. So
Amazing.
it should be fun. It should be fun. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, week 6. Hold on. I should have been doing this while you were talking. I need to get my week 6 baggie. I got
I
little
did the
zippy
same thing.
bags.
I've got little
to
zip
keep 'em
bags.
Are we drug
Listen,
dealers? No.
No,
It's just Christmas
podcasters.
movies.
Just Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
I didn't want them to intermix. I didn't want to get my little
I know.
stuff mixed up.
Dear listener, these are the things we go through to bring you this compelling content.
Not sponsored by Ziploc, yeah.
No.
Clearly we're not monetized yet because this is how we're doing things. It's still a grassroots operation. If you're here, we're so glad you're here.
We're so glad. Tell a friend. I mean, my goodness.
Please. Please. All right, I'm going to shake up my stocking. I did make a mistake, so I just got like the cheapest stocking I could get at Walmart in my grocery order because our real stockings are still in storage because it's October. I got the felt stocking. The paper's kind of sticking to the felt.
Understood.
Makes it hard. All right. So week 6, we have how many options we got this week? 3 more options. So Sunday, November 16th is Tidings for the Season with Tamira Mallory Housley and BJ Britt on Hallmark. Sunday, November 16th, Saving the Christmas Ranch is going to be on UPtv as an option. And Saturday, November 22nd, Holiday Touchdown, A Bill's Love Story with Holland Roden and Matthew Daddario. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Want first or second pick?
I'll take first pick this time.
Okay. Josh is going to do Holiday Touchdown, A Bill's Love Story. There you go. It'll be good. I'm sure it'll be good. Patty Murin's in it too, and I love her, so I'm very excited about her. Just, like I said before, I'm sure it will be good. I was not excited about the first Holiday Touchdown movie, and it exceeded my expectations. So I'm not the target audience for a football movie, but here we are. All right, and I will be talking about Saving the Christmas Ranch. Oh, no tidings for the season. I'm sorry, BJ Britt and Tamira Mallory Housley, but I will read the synopsis. So, Saving the Christmas Ranch. Let's see. When the accountant for Carrie Williams' family's Christmas lodge makes off with all their money, Carrie has just 2 days to come up with 9 months of missing mortgage payments or be foreclosed upon. The charming developer, John Dunn, has been calling Carrie from afar for a while, and now he's here in person to make an offer on the ranch that she can hardly refuse. Can Carrie raise enough funds before the deadline to save her home, or will she be forced to sell to John, who hasn't been entirely truthful about how he came to be there? Uh-oh.
Big bad developer. Yeah.
Yeah, not overly excited about it, but here we are. That's why we do the draft.
Are we thinking a veto?
Oh, that's true, because there's only 3, so if we veto it, then we automatically would get tidings for the season. Yeah, I'll use my veto.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll
Okay,
veto it. I'm sorry. Sorry to Saving the Christmas Ranch. I'm sorry. I'm going to veto that. I'm going to go tidings for the season. Tamira Mallory Housley and BJ Britt. Okay. So their movie has a very long synopsis. Adam Cade is the serious face on the local news. His life takes an unexpected turn in early December when he meets Robbie, a 10-year-old who is Adam's biggest fan. Robbie has an important request. He wants his favorite newscaster to talk about more about what's going on in the world. How about reporting on the good stories too? Adam is ambitious and wants to move up in the world, but he takes this question to heart as the holidays approach. He discovers Robbie's mom, Lucy, played by Tamira, is a single parent who works too hard to take care of her son. The last thing she needs is anything complicating a very busy schedule, including Adam. And then you get the rest. Well, I won't read the rest, but you get it. It'll be good. I'm excited to see those two together.
Yeah.
I think they'll be really good together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, and then Holiday Touchdown, A Bill's Love Story. Pediatric Dr. Morgan Quinn and the Bills VP of Stadium Development, Gabe DeLuca, have always been close friends, but Gabe has always held a torch for her, a fact obvious to their families and everyone else who crosses their paths. When Morgan learns from her uncle Tommy, played by Joe Pantoliano, that someone anonymously helped her family get by after he was drafted more than 60 years ago, and that he continues to receive a Christmas gift each year to this day, she decides to find his benefactor and give her uncle a Christmas he'll always remember. Gabe will eventually step in and use his connections with the Bills to pull off the surprise of a lifetime for Morgan and both of their families that will make Christmas they'll never forget. I think I skipped a couple words, but anyways. Mouthfuls. Mouthfuls happening, but that's what we'll talk about that week.
There you go. All right, we're moving on. Week 7 here. So Sunday, November 23rd, we've got A Royal Christmas Hope. We also have Melt My Heart This Christmas. So the first one, Royal Christmas Hope, by the way, that one is on UpTV. Hallmark has Melt My Heart This Christmas with Laura Vandervoot and Stephen Hazar. Then we've got Jingle Bell Heist on November 26th, the Wednesday night, over on Netflix with Olivia Holt and Connor Swindells. We met in December on Thursday, November 27th with Autumn Reeser and Niall Matter on Hallmark. The Snow Must Go On, Heather Hemmons and Corey Cott. That's on Friday, November 28th on Hallmark. The More the Merrier with Rachel Boston and Brendan Penny on Friday, November 28th. An Alpine Holiday with Ashley Williams, Lacey Maley, and Julian Samani. Goodness, and A Grand Ole Opry Christmas. Here we go. Jennifer's debut on Hallmark Channel on Saturday, November 29th. Because if you haven't heard, Jennifer was an extra in A Grand Ole Opry Christmas. So
one of hundreds of extras that were there.
Lead extra.
No, not at all.
Yeah. All right. So those are the options. We've got a lot. So Jennifer, do you want the first pick?
This is Thanksgiving week. So
here we go.
It's a big one.
Time.
Yeah, I'll do first pick. I'll do first pick.
First pick out of the gate for you is The More the Merrier.
Okay.
Rachel Brosnan,
you were excited about that
Brendan
one.
Penny. I was,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And then the next pick is going to be Melt My Heart This Christmas.
What was that one? Melt My Heart. Oh.
Heart This Christmas.
That's Hallmark. That's the one where she's a passionate glass blower.
You
still have a veto.
I do have a veto. I think, and I've already used my bonus, but you've not used your bonus. Are you going to use your bonus?
Are you going to use your veto?
I'm going to use, okay, here's what we're going to do. But here's the thing. The rule with the veto is we just redraw. And there's no guarantee that we get the one. That's why I used my bonus for the one I wanted. So
okay, you're right. Yes, I will use my Christmas bonus. Obviously, we have to talk about my debut into acting with A Grand Ole Opry Christmas. We have to.
I mean, come on. Yeah, so let's give you the rundown here. We're going to be doing Melt My Heart
just
This
real
Christmas.
quick, though, but do we still want to talk about Melt My Heart, though? You're excited about that one?
No.
Because you could veto it and pick, I mean, there's still 8 million other options this week.
Okay, that's true. Okay, so we're going to veto Melt My Heart.
Yeah.
We will do The More the Merrier. And
then we're all out. We have no more tricks of ours. The Christmas sleeves.
Now what do we do? Because I just drew A Grand Ole Opry Christmas.
Just draw again.
And you used your bonus. Okay.
Well, I used my bonus first. That's fine, Drew.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I knew you should have done your veto.
Wow. My bad. See? Okay.
You should have done your veto first. Ugh.
Here we go. We met in December. All right. So here we go.
Autumn Reeser and Niall Matter.
We met in December, again, Thursday, November 27th, on an unexpected layover in mid-December. Annie Lane and Dave Weeks meet as strangers in a beautiful hotel all decorated for the holidays. It's love at first sight, and they end up having a magical night and a perfect kiss. But when they fail to exchange numbers and miss each other the next morning, they both fly back to Chicago with no easy way to track the other down. The only clues they have are those shared about plans for the upcoming holiday season, and the two embark on separate quests to find one another. That sounds fun. I'm excited about that.
It sounds like Destined at Christmas from Great American Family that we covered. Like this star-crossed lover thing. And that's premiering Thursday, November 27th. That's Thanksgiving night. That's big time. Hallmark must be very, very excited and hopeful about this movie. And I love these leads. I'm excited to see them together. I got a lot of hope for it. Yeah.
Very high on that one, yeah. And then on
Mm-hmm.
Friday, November 28th, we're getting The More the Merrier. Alice is an emergency room doctor at a small rural hospital, and Brendan Penny plays a cardiologist. He's a hot shot. They find themselves in the middle of a bona fide baby boom when 3 women, including the only OBGYN in town, all go into labor on the rarest birthday of the year. I think that one sounds a lot of fun. And then we are also
Again,
doing,
love those leads. Yeah.
yeah. And then we are also doing A Grand Ole Opry Christmas, of course. Gentry Woods, played by Nikki DeLoach, daughter of late country music icon Jet Woods, half of the famed duo Winter and Woods, abandoned her dream of songwriting and distanced herself from her father's legacy following his tragic car accident 30 years prior. When the Grand Ole Opry invites her to represent Jet at their centennial celebration at Christmas, she's hesitant to return to the place steeped in bittersweet memories. Encouraged by her good friends, she visits the Opry, and while seated in one of the vaunted venue's oak church pews, is suddenly transported to 1995 and no doubt sees Jennifer in the audience at that concert. Gentry's lifelong friend Mac, Christopher Palaha, a country music talent manager, finds himself in 95 as well. Thanks to some Christmas magic, Gentry gets precious time with her father, creative inspiration to finish the song, yada, yada, yada. A lot here, sentimentality. It's going to be primo, I bet.
They can't mess it up, right? I mean, they can't.
No.
It's Palaha, it's Nikki DeLoach. Brad Paisley wrote a song for it. They have a slew of country artists from all generations coming in and out throughout the whole thing. It's the Grand Ole Opry. Fun fact, if you haven't listened before, my dad was in a country music band. He was a drummer in the late 80s, early 90s, which is why we moved to Nashville, because they had a record deal and they were going on tour. So 90s country has a special place in my heart anyways. And I graduated high school on the Grand Ole Opry stage. We walked across the circle, walked across the stage for graduation. And then, I haven't talked about it much, I was an extra on this Hallmark movie called A Grand Ole Opry Christmas. Or wait, I should stop saying I was an extra. I was in the audience. I probably will not be featured, but I was wearing a red sweater because, red draws the crowd a little bit more,
Yeah, you're very, yeah.
But I was there the day they were taping some of the 90s stuff, and it's going to be fun. I'll just say that.
I love that. I love that. I am a little disappointed that we're not doing The Snow Must Go On with Heather Hemmons and Corey Cott.
I know. There's just
I
too
really
many
like the
good
look
ones.
of that
We'll still
one.
watch some of these, but yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's a real estate thing for us, guys. We're only 2 people who have full-time jobs and full-time families and kids who like doing stuff at the holidays, I guess. And, we just can't do them all, unfortunately. But still
we'll probably circle back.
All right.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yep. Week 8 coming off of Thanksgiving. Now another big week. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 movies to choose from here. We got Sunday, November 30th, A Christmas in Amish Country, which sounds super fun to me on UpTV. Sunday, November 30th, The Christmas Cup with Rhiannon Fish and Ben Rosenbaum on Hallmark. Sunday, November 30th, Christmas at the Catnip Cafe. Josh is crossing his fingers. I'm taking some Benadryl, starring Aaron Cahill and Paul Campbell on Hallmark. Wednesday, December 3rd, My Secret Santa, Alexandra Breckenridge, Ryan Eagle, Tia Mowry, Madison McIsaac,
Cast
and
of
Diana
thousands.
Maria Riva on Netflix. I'm sure I butchered that name. I'm sorry. And Saturday, December 6th, She's Making a List with Lacey Chabert and Andrew Walker on Hallmark. Josh, we have foolishly used all of our vetoes and things and Christmas bonuses. We just got to take what we get.
Yeah.
Like,
here we go.
My son's
Come on,
preschool
Fates.
teacher told him, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Oh, we always said you get what you get and you don't get upset, which is not really great because you can get upset. Yeah. So you
can get upset. Feelings are valid, but you can't throw a
teacher.
fit.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, you want first or second pick?
I want second pick.
Okay, my pick is first. I will be talking about My Secret Santa on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm excited to see a Netflix joint. We did Hot Frosty last year. It was super fun. All right.
Yeah.
And next, She's Making a List on Hallmark, which I'm very excited about.
I'm excited about that one. Yes.
It'll be so good.
Of the options, I'm glad we got that one. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you wanted your catnip cafe, which does sound super fun too. I did kind of want Amish country. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's just a lot of good ones, but here we go. All right, so My Secret Santa, again, Wednesday, December 3rd. On Netflix, a vivacious single mom in need of a job decides to disguise herself as a man. What? In order to get hired as the
How
seasonal
about what?
Santa at a luxury ski resort. But when she starts to fall in love with the hotel manager, complications develop that could ruin everything.
Now that sounds zany. Zany.
Now, what did we cover? Our first year, we covered that Lindsay Lohan movie, where it was at a ski resort too.
Falling for Christmas.
And she like fell down the ski mountain after she got
Yeah, it was
engaged.
very
And it was
CGI.
very zany. So if it's anything like that, it'll be a fun episode. All right, and then we've got She's Making a List, Lacey Spear and Andrew Walker. So happy to see them together. Naughty or Nice Inspector Isabel, Lacey Spear, is assigned to evaluate mischievous 11-year-old Charlie Duncan. But things get complicated when Isabel unexpectedly falls for Charlie's widowed father, Jason Duncan, and begins to question the rigid rules of her job. Per the synopsis, as Christmas approaches, Isabel must choose between following the holiday algorithm or following her heart.
Okay.
It'll
We'll
be fun.
It'll be fun. They're great.
A naughty
Great
or nice
actors.
inspector? I like
Yeah.
a naughty or nice inspector. That's fun.
Okay. Week 9.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
you could
Sunday.
have used your veto, but you made me do my thing earlier, and if you hadn't used veto yet, it would all been fine.
No, I don't mean to poo-poo that one. I'm just a little skeptical based on the synopsis. But as we have often said here, these synopsises really don't do these movies any favor. So it'll probably be better than I expect.
Yes, if you're new here, we're not poo-pooing the actors or the producers or all the work that goes into the cast and crew that they put into these movies. We understand and respect it all. Also, we have the Norwegian holiday theory. We drew that Norwegian holiday a couple years ago. Thought it looked like a big old stinker because it was about a magical troll, and it was one of our favorites with Rhiannon Fish that year.
Who knew? Who knew? Yeah.
Who
There we
knew?
go.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of, I started thinking about that song. Who knew? Who knew it'd be you? Who knew it'd be you this Christmas? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're
It
gonna
got
get
me
us
very
copyright
excited.
struck.
Well,
was a jam.
hardly. I'm sure my voice does not at all sound as good as Jenna Claire Mason singing that song. So, anyway,
Yeah,
friend
what
of
was
the
the title
pod,
of that movie last year? It was so good.
A Christmas Noel. No, what was that? It was something with Noel.
Was it?
Let me see here. Jenna Claire. I'm Googling. Jenna Claire
It was
Mason.
the big Jordan.
Jeremy
not Jordan,
Jordan.
what's it?
It was Jeremy
Jordan, the big Broadway guys. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And they were in A Carol for Two.
Carol for Two, not Noel.
Not Noel. A Carol for Two.
Yeah, that was a
Anyway.
really good one. That was a really good one. Okay.
Great one. All right,
We
week
digress.
9.
Week 9.
We digress. We often digress. And that's why people stick with us, is because we're good at digressing. Anyway, week 9, December 7th, A Christmas Murder Mystery with Vivica Fox, Jamie Bernadette, and Rob Mays. That one's over, we don't know. Airing somewhere, Jennifer?
I don't remember how I heard about it, but I did, and I made a note, and I was like, okay, surely, but this was weeks ago. Then I'm putting the list together for the draft. I'm like, surely there's more info. There's a cover, like there's a photo, a movie poster on IMDb for it, but it does not say where it's airing. There's a trailer and a movie poster. I have messages out to people to find out where it's airing because it sounds super fun. Like a Christmas murder mystery? That'd be fun.
All
but
right.
I don't know where it's airing.
Stay tuned. We've got Single on the 25th. We do know that one's airing with Lindsay Fonseca and Daniel Lissing on Hallmark on December 7th. And then we also have A Sweet Holiday Romance with Jesse Schramm and Dominic Sherwood on Hallmark on Saturday, December 13th. Let me get my Santa hat here. Jennifer, do you want the first or do you want the second?
I want the first.
The first. And the first is going to be... Wait a second. I've gummed something up. Stand by.
Oh, no. I forgot to take some out one time.
I think I did that. I think I
Yeah.
forgot to take out some. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'm
not
just
a perfect science, you guys.
It's not a perfect
Just keep drawing
science.
until you get one of those 3.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Do. Okay. So you get a sweet holiday romance.
Yay.
And I get a Christmas murder mystery, unless it never airs anywhere. And then we'll do the other one.
And then we'll default to single on the 25th. I know.
That's
I think it
exactly
will
right.
air somewhere, guys. I think it's
Jennifer
listeners,
believes.
if you know anything
She
about
believes.
this movie, please. We have till December 7th. It has an air date. It has a date and a poster and a trailer. It just doesn't say where it's premiering.
And please send a direct message on Instagram to Vivica Fox and just get to the bottom of it, if you would, please. Anyway, here's the plot
synopsis. I messaged Rob
synopsis.
Mays because he was at that Dahlonega Christmas in a Small Town event.
Yes.
I was like, hey, we love seeing you in Dahlonega. I see you're featured in this movie. Where is it?
Look at you.
He hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Stay tuned. Maybe he doesn't know. Anyway, here's the plot synopsis. Vera Vexley is the editor of the Metropolitan Ledger's puzzle section and a part-time consulting detective for the local sheriff's office. This year, she's been invited to spend the holidays with family friends, the Sterlings, a wealthy family who appears to be hiding enough secrets to stuff a sleigh. Vera soon finds herself helming a murder investigation when someone is found dead on Christmas morning, putting her at odds with the quick-tempered and distraught family members. Can Vera find the culprit before the holidays turn even more deadly? Okay, that sounds shockingly good. Yes.
No, and Vivica A. Fox. Now she's been in a lot of Lifetime. That's why I thought it would be Lifetime, but Lifetime hasn't said anything. So I don't know.
Stay tuned.
Don't know.
And then we're also doing a sweet holiday romance with Jesse Schramm and Dominic Sherwood again on the 13th. It's Christmas week when Sabrina Post arrives at the iconic Grand Fairbanks Hotel in New York City, ready to accept the ghostwriting position for the memoir of Grayson Westcott, a famous art dealer. As a struggling writer, Sabrina can't believe her luck. She feels like Cordelia, the heroine from her favorite series of children's books written by Hazel Holly. What promises to be a perfect week is complicated when Sabrina meets Ian Turner, a handsome British visitor at the hotel bar. When Ian assumes Sabrina is another wealthy guest at the hotel, she doesn't correct him, a decision she doesn't regret after learning that Ian is a member of the British aristocracy. Or so she thinks. Wowza. Stay tuned. Lies. And now that I'm done with drawing, I can put this on.
Oh, there you go. That's holly and jolly. There you go. Podcast listeners, Josh has put his Santa cap atop his ball cap. It's very festive. All right, week 10. Here we go. We've got 3 options. Sunday, December 14th, Christmas in Big Sky Country over on UPtv. We've got Sunday, December 14th, Oi to the World on Hallmark. And Saturday, December 20th, A Make or Break Holiday also on Hallmark. Let's see. You want first or second?
I'll take first.
First pick, we've got A Make or Break Holiday, starring Hunter King and Evan Roderick. Next up, we've got Christmas in Big Sky Country. Didn't get Oi to the World.
There you go. Might have to watch it anyway.
Yeah, I know. Christmas in Big Sky Country stars Rebecca Dalton, Oliver Renaud, and Sean Johnston. Becca Collins collaborates with Logan Johnston, the oil company's new PR agent, to ensure her brother-in-law returns home safely for the holidays after an incident at an oil rig. Can Becca trust Logan's intentions?
Whew, okay. Stay tuned.
Did you watch that show that was about oil rigs and oil people? It was a big, popular, and not a Hallmark show.
Yeah, no,
what was it called? No. It was very buzzy. Okay. And then Saturday, December 20th, A Make or Break Holiday stars Hunter King and Evan Roderick. Very excited to see these two together. Liv and Daniel are hosting their families for the first time this Christmas, and stress is at an all-time high. When unspoken irritations within their relationship finally reach a boiling point, Liv and Daniel find themselves at odds and decide they need to take a break from each other. However, relaying this news to their families will most certainly ruin Christmas, so they decide to move forward with their original plans and pretend to be a happy couple while everyone is under one roof. It's giving an unexpected Christmas with,
that we
already talked about.
Yeah.
But I like that movie. So I like fake dating. This is pretending to still be married, but here we are.
Yeah. It's also kind of giving, what was that one with Christopher Palaha and the poster was them with a llama?
Oh, We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
That's right. Yes. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. So we'll
Mhm.
see.
Mhm.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
We are moving on. Last week here, week 11. Sunday, December 21st, we get Christmas with the Knightleys. And then Sunday, December 21st, we get The Christmas Baby. Christmas with the Knightleys is on UPtv. And then The Christmas Baby, I should say, is on Hallmark. So 2 movies. So we're doing those 2. And so we get
Mhm.
Georgia Jackson in Christmas with the Knightleys. This one has Celeste Desjardins, Joe Scarpellino, and Brian Cook. Georgia Jackson hopes to put on a Christmas showcase with her students, but finds herself in the spotlight when, in exchange for a new community center, she agrees to pose as the girlfriend of Chase Knightley, the famous son of a billionaire. And then The Christmas Baby, when a baby boy shows up on their doorstep days before Christmas with a note written especially for them, Aaron. This one stars, by the way, Ali Liebert, Catherine Barrell, and Barbara Niven. Love Barbara Niven.
All-star cast. Love that.
All-star cast, yes. Aaron and Kelly must learn how to navigate their new relationship and career dynamics while unexpectedly caring for a newborn, as the couple spends more time with the baby as a temporary solution until he can be placed permanently or they can find his mother. They begin to realize that they want to adopt him themselves and go about navigating the complicated world of fostering to adopt, all while their business is booming at the busiest time of the year. That sounds like it's going to be really good.
Yes,
Heartfelt.
and we get a same-sex couple. Very excited to see that. It's giving a little bit of the original Three Wise Men because the baby shows up on the doorstep like it showed up there. But I really love the foster to adopt side of it because we adopted a baby girl almost 2 years ago. I'm all too familiar with the highs and lows of the adoption process. Lots of red
Mm-hmm.
tape and not the kind of red tape you put on your Christmas presents, but I'm excited to see how they portray that in this movie. I think it'll be really good. I hate that, and I think I said this on our preview episode. I hate that it's like the last movie on Hallmark of the year. It seems
Yeah.
like, why are we making everybody wait that long for something they are promoting and seem really excited about? But here we
Well,
are. So,
and we've noted that in the past, sometimes they put these movies toward the end of the season and they wind up really surprising us with how really good they are. So we'll see.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I just don't know. I want more time with them. I guess I'll have to watch them in January again if I want to.
Yeah.
But
Guess so.
here we are.
And there you
Coming
have it.
back.
So we will be out on socials, of course, with the full recap and list and create a little graphic or something where you guys can see what we're going to be working with. And we would love for you to journey along with us. If you're thinking to yourself, gosh, there's so many of these out there, I really don't know where to start. Why don't you just watch what we're watching? And then you can join us here on the podcast and get involved with the conversation. And regardless, we're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you for being here. By the way, this is the perfect time to subscribe to our YouTube channel or podcast network so you don't miss out when all of these new episodes drop. Of course, we told you about the movies we're going to be doing, but we're also probably going to be doing some special interviews, special episodes. We talked about doing Finding Mr. Christmas. You never know when we're going to pop on with a new episode, so go ahead and subscribe so you'll be the first to know when new content is out there. We might just have some more fun in store for you, and you will certainly not want to miss out.
That's right. And if you're wondering how to watch the movies, you may not have cable like a lot of people have dropped cable. We watch Hallmark movies on Hallmark Plus. Um, it didn't used to be this way, but now if a movie airs on a Saturday night, let's say, it will be on Hallmark Plus for streaming the next day. So you don't get to watch anything live on Hallmark Plus, but everything that I know of, as far as I know, is getting uploaded the next day, including the back catalog of virtually all of, if not all the series and movies that you've ever seen on Hallmark. And the platform has gotten easier to navigate, and I think it's easier to use now. So if you were
And did you
skeptical about it,
see
check it out.
did you see that they have those beta channels on there now too, Jennifer?
No. What?
So what they're doing is they're streaming nonstop, just different Christmas movies all the time. So if you go on there, they're going to have something playing all the time and it can surprise you as to what's going on. So they're doing that with Hallmark movies. They've got some mysteries on a separate beta channel. They've got a couple of their series on these beta channels. So it's kind of cool.
And if you're trying to save money, check out or follow the Hallmark Plus Instagram account because they will post deals fairly regularly. I mean, I got like a year of it for I don't remember how much I paid for a month, but it was deeply discounted. And they do that fairly often. They'll run these little deals. So check that out. As far as the Up TV, I guess we'll probably watch it on Friendly. Friendly
Mhm.
is another. We're not sponsored by any of this. We don't make any money off this, but I'm just saying, like, Friendly TV is how I used to watch and record live Hallmark movies, and also UpTV. You can get Lifetime on there and a bunch of other channels, and it was like $8 a month, I think. I don't know if it's gone up, but it's around that. And then Netflix obviously is Netflix. So lots of things to do, lots of ways to watch what we watch and follow us. And regardless of what happens, we're excited to be with you all this season to talk about these movies, the highs and the lows. And we hope that your days are merry and bright, and we'll see you next time.
Yay!
Yay!